I'm just noticing, Justina has short hair in this title screen bit, doesn't she? Welcome back, shall we? We are here. We had a whole bunch of interesting moments last time. Met Dad. Introduced Sophie to our dad. Met this fella. We had a very interesting conversation, and Sophie and Justina were a bit of a... you know. Met Luna. Absolute precious. Love her so much. She's, essentially, her family and Justina's family were close. Like, their dads were business partners. And so, Justina and her sister grew up with Luna, so they were all friends. They're all lovely sisters together, and it's so good. Alright. Anyways, we're here with Ferris, who is really feeling it. Which I get, but we better check this dumpster for clues. You never know what you might find lying in one of these. It's empty. Well, yeah. Yesterday was trash day. We probably picked it up in the afternoon. Besides, I doubt the culprit would have been dumb enough to throw the gun in the trash. I think it counts. Let's add it to the evidence. Trash day. Garbage day. What's this thing here? That would be our mailbox. It pulls open for you to drop mail inside. I wonder, could the culprit have dropped something in there? Unless they're the utility company, I doubt it. What about the place next door? They've also got one. I'd rather not go over there, actually. Why not? It just looks like a harmless little toy shop. Don't let that fool you. It's all smiles until they realize you aren't buying anything, and then they turn into vicious snakes. The first game. Man never played, Doctor. The ball. What's with this ominous brick wall here? It wasn't always there. You used to be able to walk through here to the other street. Yeah. It got put there a few years ago because of a property dispute. I doubt the culprit would have been able to climb over this. That would mean that they've had to pass by the front of the store. Unless, the culprit was a ghost. Just, you don't tell me you actually believe in ghosts. Of course I do! They're very real and very dangerous! I say those who anger the gods are forced to forever haunt our world of spirits. Never want to encounter one! You didn't strike me as a superstitious type. You can call it whatever you want, but I'd like to avoid being haunted. Don't worry, I doubt the ghosts that will haunt you. You're too cute for that. Hey, cut it out! I'm really serious here! Oh, come on, I'm only teasing you. Here we are, the scene of the crime. Something on your mind? You know, I've always seen these in movies and TV, but seeing it in real life is a haunting. When I was younger, I used to play out here with Luna. Once we played cops and robbers. Luna shaped her hands like a gun and pretended to shoot me as the robber. Don't make that foreshadowing, please don't. Kinda surreal how that paralleled this crime. Being here now makes my childhood feel like it was so long ago. Sorry, I really should focus on the case. Don't be sorry. I'm glad you can open up to me about this. But you're right. We have to solve this case, if only to get your dad off the suspect list. Right. So is there anything I should know? Aside from the body being found here, we don't know much else. It seems likely our culprit may have lured Anton here in order to rob him. We were also told he drove here, but both his keys and his car are missing. The same person who killed him could have used his car to escape. That means his keys, wallet, and gun were all taken, yet they dumped the gun and the wallet at the park. If they escaped in the car, why not drive away with both? Maybe they couldn't drive away with them. Maybe. I just can't think of a reason why. Could I have the keys as missing, with a wallet? Ding ding. Doors in the back. What are those buildings in the back? There used to be some small businesses, a family club, a loan office, and a beauty salon. Used to? They closed down. Couldn't make enough to keep going. That brick wall in the back wasn't always there. People used to always be able to go from one street to the other. It was raised a few years ago because of a property dispute with the building owner on the other side. It killed a lot of the traffic for those few stores. Oh, how sad. They've been closed for a couple of years now, and no one has wanted them since. Thankfully, the former owners were able to relocate to another area. Then it has a happy ending. It was a happy ending. I just wish they didn't have to move in the first place. Anton's enemies. Do you know anyone who would want to kill Mr. Chambers? You didn't hear this from me, but Anton had just gone through a terribly messy divorce. His ex-wife fought him hard in the courts. Those two hated each other. Aside from her, there's certainly some businessmen around here who don't think the best of him. I can't imagine any of them would resort to murder. I checked on the family connections already. His wife has been away on a holiday for the past week. So all we have are a bunch of empty leads. I mean... rich people shit, millionaire shit. She could have hired someone. Not exactly. We know our culprit either hid their intentions well. This was a crime committed in the heat of the moment. Looks like Anton had been making a lot of moves recently. The orphanage I could understand, but why this place? Unfortunately, I can't disclose any information about the company or our ventures. You know something, don't you? This could be critical information. I have to place the interests of the company first. What could your big investments be hiding? I want to push her on it. I have a feeling it won't get me anywhere. Understandable. Can we go there yet? Get more evidence around here before talking to Fry. Let's talk this out. Seeing Ferris so sad nearly broke my heart. Nearly. Might as well. Hiding her regret must have been hard for her. You handle her very well. You're pretty good at cheering people up. She reminded me of myself after failing my first case. It lingers in you until you feel like giving up on everything. When you stood up for me there to take over the case, it gave me the courage to stick with it until the end. I only wanted to give her that same courage. Oh, she's grown so much since I met her. Oh. Alright, let's start from scratch. Okay, we're at the phase where we need to start putting things together. Meeting. That does anything usual. We should actually just use this here to review statements. Luna said... Paris. Guy's gun has a flash drive attached to it. Bizarre. We need to question you about this, but not entirely certain how. Doughboy. We could try and use this for, with Harris. Harris barber guy. You were... where? You were here. Let's try presenting this here and see what happens. No. False. Okay, maybe we can't do anything here. Do you own a taser, though? Hmm. Yeah, the gunshot to his chest killed him. There are also 2 puncture wounds in his chest, which is probably from the taser. Begin! One bullet in his gun. Review your statement. False. Really empty. We can't move forward, so we need to do something to move the plot forward here. Although I wonder... This is not going to go over well, but... So he came in this morning to throw away trash. The trash is empty. Hey, Dad, what do you think of this? Sorry, I don't really have anything to say about it. Okay. Show that off like it's your badge, I see. No, of course not. I just wanted to show you the picture. Sure. Whatever you say. Still, I remember when you first got your license. You couldn't wait to have me stop driving you everywhere. That's because you'd always embarrass me in front of my friends. You know, that was the day it finally dawned on me that you'd really grown up. I still don't really feel like a grown-up, just a teenager with a job. You're still young, that's how it's supposed to feel at your age. You've got a long adult life ahead of you. Now come show me when you finally get your real badge. Aww. Actually, what we could do... show everyone our badge. Hey Luna, what do you think? You still need to finish giving me driving lessons. Make time after this case. You better. Can we do it in one of the police cars? How about your dad's car first? Doubt I could keep my job if I let her drive one. Oh. This money. Making an impact helping him. I think they bid quite well. Wait, did you say she opened the store? I'm grasping at straws, but... Why am I spending evidence? She's family, she wouldn't lie to me, right? Oh no. Oh. Objection. Luna, if you cleaned the store last night, why is there a pile of dirt on the floor to the entrance? Well, you see, I didn't clean the front of the store. So who knows how long it was there yesterday? I think we can figure out when the soil appeared. Here's how we prove how the pot broke. Take that. The camera in the front of the store was recording the front of the store yesterday. All you need to do is check it. You have all the footage. I can't. Luna, what's going on? Why can't we see the camera footage? Camera broke. I can't hide it anymore. I broke the pot. I'm so sorry. If you broke the pot, why didn't you just tell us? The pot contained a rare gilia that Ash had been trying to grow. I didn't want him to be mad at me. Oh, sweetie. Broke it by mistake last night. I happened to look out the alleyway window and I saw a ghost. Which look at the time? I gotta be going. But Justy, this could be important. Luna, please tell us all the details about the ghost. Don't look, Justina. Keep your eyes closed until Sophie says otherwise. It was like a shadow hovering around the dumpster, keeping its body still while moving its head. I saw it, I knocked over the pot, and it ran off. And when I saw what the plant was, I quickly brought it back to the break room to save it. It took me 20 minutes. I ordered a replacement pot and had planned to sneak it back in. I just didn't want your dad upset at me. Oh no, don't go back, don't go back. I even deleted footage from right around when the pot broke in case you accidentally checked the Luna, sweetie. No. Sounds like you saw someone in the alleyway. Since Justy still has her eyes closed, I'll update the evidence. Justy, you can open your eyes. So it was a person and not a ghost. That means he must have seen our culprit. But why would our culprit be hovering around the dumpster? Let's keep our options open for now. I'm sorry, I didn't think it would be an issue. You kept a very important clue to yourself. You should have been honest from the start. Deleting footage. What if we needed that? She wasn't being malicious. It seems like an honest mistake. I get that, but still. Something's bothering you. You're normally not this tense. Because Luna and my dad are suspects. We can't help them if they keep secrets from us. Losing your cool over a minor lie isn't going to help. Serious, Sophie. Just accept it and move on. And you're right. Sorry. Sorry, Luna. I shouldn't yell over it. I forgive you. Oh. You will solve this case, no problem. Thanks, Luna. We will do our best. Alright. So what does this gain us evidence-wise? Check our evidence. We updated the soil. No camera footage remains after the pot broke. That's gonna be a problem. So... I hadn't noticed anything. So why didn't you notice you're broken? We'll try this here. Hey, Dad, what do you think of this? Oh, okay. We're live winging it here. Oh, Harris and Anton talking to each other. What can we use this with? One more thing we can use to try and prompt something here. I don't think he's outright lying, but... with Ash, I feel like there's just... there's not an outright lie I can tell right now, but I feel like there's a lot that we could show him to prompt more conversation. Oh, it was here when I got here. Okay. This is curious. Gonna steal a safe spot here as I try and find my next lead. Near the small trash can by the graffiti. Why haven't we looked this up yet? Let's go... We recovered your gun. Objection. Ernest, are you aware that his gun was found at the park across the street? No, I wasn't. Was it not found on his body? It wasn't. Red only found it by assuming the culprit would escape to the park. When he found it, there wasn't a flash drive attached. If you say he always has a flash drive attached, someone must have taken it. Mrs. Eubank, would there be anything valuable on it? Something worth taking? I can't say for sure, but knowing him, it's likely. He did like keeping his cards close to his chest. Maybe money wasn't the primary target for our thief. We do also have the sort of contradiction of they took his keys and car too, but they fled through the park. If you think that Anton didn't come here via car, I'll update the evidence on Anton's gun. What now, detective? How are we supposed to find the flash drive? We still don't have proof our culprit even has the flash drive. For now, let's focus on finding a primary suspect. It's again, Fairby. I mean, Mrs. Eubank. Oh, that's that. Can we go... We can go here now, okay. Oh, he's coloring. Ah, crap, not you again. Oh, boy. Were you at my dad's store again last night? What's it to you, Greenie? I thought you and that jerk cop said you'd leave me alone. What are you doing here again? Hey, small fry. Long time no see. We saw your big donut you left, doughboy. I ain't talking to any more cops, so beat it. Listen to me, small fry. There was a murder last night outside Nickel and Diamond's Antiques. If you were there, I need your statement. No way, I ain't saying a word. You better talk, or Sophie here will book you for vandalism. Not to mention hindering our investigation. Justy, that's not... Alright, fine, I'll talk to you stupid cops, but I swear I didn't see anything. Bluffing always works for this kid. I don't have much to say. Sorry, Sophie, for forcing your hand. Maybe I did make a donut on the side of that store. Who's telling? I ain't admitting to nothing. I didn't see anything. I don't know nothing about a dead guy. So whatever happened, it was after I got my things and left. Happy now. He made the donut. I feel like it's going to be a struggle to get him to talk to us. Cupcake? What a tasty-looking cupcake. Do you have a sweet tooth, detective? Totally. I wish I could eat more. I have to stay as fit and healthy as I can. No criminal can outrun me and Zephyr, and I intend to keep it that way. That's why snack time is 4 o'clock on the dot and not moments sooner. That's very specific. I see. I don't think I could maintain such a rigid snack schedule. I love the golden crust. It makes the pie look extra yummy. I'm impressed. I didn't think you had good taste in art. Like a certain other short-haired detective. Is that the best you got? I expected better from you. Oh wait, your name is Doughboy, so your insults are less than half-baked. Your comebacks are like glass. I can see right through them. Ooh. Calm down, you two. Just look at the pie and relax. He started it. Sage life advice. Look at the pie and relax. Hey, small fry. Why'd you pick chocolate for this one? Do I need a reason? I just like chocolate. No, but you already had a chocolate cake and eclair. Why not try something else? Oh, can you make a strawberry one? Make it extra pink with strawberries all over. I don't take requests from cops. Besides, strawberries are too sweet for my liking. Isn't chocolate also sweet? Well, duh. Chocolate and fruit are different types of sweetness. And not if it's dark chocolate. I only take my chocolate 70% cocoa or above. Sweet is sweet. There's a difference. Of course there is. Fruits can't compare to the glory that is chocolate. You're the most stubborn person I've ever met. You're the most stubborn person I've ever met. Both of you should look in a mirror and say that. Headcanon, they said that at the exact same time. I see you filled in that eclair more. I've been too popular recently to finish it. This spot is starting to become a pilgrimage spot for the doughheads. I gotta spruce the place up a little. How popular is this kid? There's so much spray paint littered around here. You need to clean up after yourself, small fry. So what? I like to have options. I try out different brands to see which ones I like. It's spray paint. How many brands could there really be? When you're as popular as me, you gotta stay on top of the line in materials. There've been some posers who are trying to bite my style. Gotta defend my turf. And my title. The Dreamland crew and their stupid fans, the Dreamers, have been moving in the area. Gotta remind them why the Doughboy rules those streets with painted pastries. When this is over, I'll be probably a nightmare on the Dreamland crew. Like a Kirby reference? They're spray painting warp stars everywhere? I wonder if vandalism could be so intense. In which case, hell yeah, I'd get me on the Kirby's Dreamland crew. I see you haven't stopped being a nuisance since we last saw you, Doughboy. Maybe a nuisance to boring losers like you. My popularity has been soaring online. The doughheads are bigger than ever. I'm a star witness in that orphanage case. My faces are selling like hotcakes. You're certainly not letting it go to your head at all. Hang on, your pieces? How on earth do you sell graffiti? Where I drop my art is up to me. I've been known to be enticed by a little bit of cash if you catch my drift. Now people want you to vandalize their property? We're not all failures of an artist like you, Greedy. Ooh, harsh. That's way too deep of a cut. Hey, be nice to Justin, small fry. She's the one who started it. Yeah, that's too far, bro. We are actively antagonizing you, but that is indeed a deep cut. Small fry. Can you stop calling me that? I'm Doughboy. It doesn't fit. You're not doughy anymore. But you're small and named Fry, so you're small fry. How does a person look doughy? It's not about looks, it's about feel. You know, small fry, you should call her Justy instead of Greeny. She's wearing green, therefore she's greeny. What if she decides to wear blue or pink? Maybe she shouldn't wear green every time I see her. I like wearing green. It's not easy being green, Doughboy. So how have things been with you and Meg? What's the deal, Greeny? Relax, I was just wondering. Well, I haven't really talked to her since that stupid day. If that weird magician lady wrote the letter, still. Forget it. Why am I talking to you losers anyway? I think it's clear that Meg cares about you, small fry. I mean, she kept your spray paint around. That must mean something. I'm sure she'd still want to be your friend. Just leave me alone. Oh. Rare soft spots for him, too. Happy now? There's one obvious answer here. Oh, shit. Oh, you got an ID, so what? Your photo is just as green as it is now. Hey, green is an amazing color. These self-respecting artists have used every color they can. You stick to one color. He's right. What kind of artist just uses green? We should try a new color tomorrow. It's not easy being green. Objection. We already know that's a lie, Noel. A lie, Noel. Mr. Fry, Noel. After spray paint at the scene, still full of paint. Don't think you would have just left that there if you weren't in a hurry. Think something scared you and made you run. So what was it? Did you witness the murder? Oh. So what if I left it? That doesn't mean anything, Greenie. It was left there by mistake. My mistake in the trash can. Yes, so it happens all the time. Let me explain. Alright. So if I left my spray paint in there? It happened to the best of us. I was there in the morning anyway, so it must have been in the trash for a while. All I did was the outline, I was planning to color it tomorrow. That's how I was to left before that guy died. I have to wait before I finish my newest masterpiece. Gotta look over his statement again. Something's out of place. Alright. I was there in the morning. Big hen! I was there in the morning anyways. Must have been trash for a while. Objection, it was trash day. That's not possible. Trash pickup was that day, and your spray can should not have been there. Time to bluff him again. Pick up the trash at 5 p.m., so the only time he could have been there was right around when he died. That's not true. They weren't there when I was there. So you confessed to being there at the time. Not get involved in your mess. What happened to that guy had nothing to do with me. You little... Justy, calm down. You won't get anywhere if you get angry. He clearly knows something. We just need to squeeze it out of him. Can't force him to talk. Let me try talking to him. Listen, Fry, the man who died, he wasn't just some random person. He had a family and friends, and a lot of people miss him. Empathy. Even though Anton doesn't really deserve it, but I wonder what we do. He's never coming back. We're trying to find his killer, and we need your help. This isn't some super silly car break, low-speed crash incident. It's like a murder. This is the highest stakes case we've had here. Not a bad kid, just a passionate artist with a chip on his shoulder. So please, no more games. We just want to help. Fine, I admit it. I was there. That worked? How did she... So you were there? You saw everything? Don't get your hopes up. I didn't get involved. Let me explain. Oh, there I was, painting my next masterpiece. But a door opened in the alleyway, so I scrammed. I ducked around the corner when I peeked out. A pair of guys were standing next to my masterpiece. So one of them pulled their gun and stayed hidden. Bam! One gunshot. I wasn't about to be next, so I ran away after that. Why did you report any of this to the police? You saw a man get shot and you did nothing? I was scared. I mean, I figured someone else would report it. I don't like cops. I wasn't about to sit through all your stupid questions. I'd rather just forget it. Never want to see anything like it again. Did you at least get a good look at the shooter's face? Anything that can help identify them? Can't tell you nothing. Too much darkness. They were talking about money or something. It's something about farm animals. Farm animals? Big hen! And to be clear, did you only hear one gunshot? Yeah, but there was another sound. No idea what. Was it another gunshot? Oh no, I was running for my life. How was I supposed to know? Was it or not? This is very important, Fry. Okay, yes, it was. Now lay off me already. You said you saw two of them. Was there anyone else in the alleyway before you heard the door? No, just me until then. Then our culprit came from inside the store. No, that means my dad could be. Don't jump to conclusions, Justy. We know there were two people who were in the store with Anton, your dad and Harris. Right. Hold on, let me see if I have a picture. Fry, did the culprit look like this? No way, couldn't be him. He was the one that got shot? Huh? What'd you say? Guy who pulled the gun, he aimed at a person with a hat just like that. But Harris is still alive. We have to bring him in. He can tell us what happened. I'm going to quickly write down what he said and head back. Maybe we should take a moment to think about this. Go over what Fry said. Sophie, we haven't gotten a clue about who the culprit is until now. He's our only lead. We're burning daylight. Need to head back before he leaves. Justy, wait. Uh-oh. We're going to be very... Mr. Newbuck. Can I help you, ma'am? There's an eyewitness who claims he saw two people walk out of this store last night into the alleyway. One of those people pointed a gun at someone with a hat just like yours. We are being very presumptuous here. We don't have... Yeah, we didn't update that statement. Heard but didn't see a gunshot. There's a second something. You're hiding something, Harris. What happened last night? Witness, you say? Aye. Surprisingly fast when you're in a hurry. Detective, is it true? Someone sold me. It is an eyewitness who we know isn't lying. What happened last night? Did you kill Anton Chambers? Hey, you're barking up the wrong tree here, partner. I got nothing else to say. And we have to bring you back to the station for questioning. There we can get you a public defender and continue our conversation. Finally, we're getting somewhere. Mr. Newbuck, don't tell me you killed Anton. Barris, please, help a partner out. I swear on my mama's grave I didn't kill nobody. I don't got money for a lawyer, and you're the only one I know. Please. I'm not a defense attorney. Why would you want me? If I have to put my life in someone's hands, I want it to be someone I know. Detective, can I see the evidence? I suppose it can't hurt. Mr. Newbuck, if I may, I want to take your case. You do? But didn't you just meet him today? Well, I'll be. You believe I'm innocent? There's something in the evidence that I want to see for myself. Alright, that's a good reasoning. I'll meet you all at the station. Now she's our enemy again. Great. This is not adversarial. Come on, Justin, that's a good thing. Now Harris doesn't need a public defender. It's also less paperwork for you. There's no time to waste. Let's get back to the station. So Sophie suspects there's something wrong with the, There's something that we're jumping to Yeah, I think the deal is there's something we're jumping to conclusions about. In Fry's honest statement. There's also something odd with the evidence that Ferris wants to see in person. It's to Fry's help. Finally started to form what happened last night, but on the way back to the station, I kept thinking about what Ferris said. Went over the evidence again and again, not knowing what she saw. Then we got back to the station. I gave up and decided to go in head first. Case 4, Part 1. Here we go. What's up, Detective? You seem lost in thought. Looking over the evidence we collected. You best look it over once before going in. We got a few uphill battles coming up. We have more than enough evidence to close this case. How hard can it be? I also kind of like the vibe. Justina being the very effective at seeing things from the neutral perspective and arguing passionately to close a case here. And we hit this case, and we are seeing firsthand, one, what happens when she's no longer like a neutral observer. And 2, her inexperience jumping to conclusions here and jumping to the defense of her family. Then answer a key question. Why would Harris Newbuck commit murder? Because, if what Smallfry said is right, Anton pulled a gun on Harris. But why would he? And more importantly, why did it lead to murder? Can't shake the feeling that we're missing something. Okay, now I'm nervous. This would be our first case without Detective Hunt's full support. If it's not Harris, that only leaves my dad. Calm down, Justy. You let your nerves control you. Your dad is innocent and Harris knows more than he's letting on. There's so much we don't know. Listen, Justy, I'm worried too. Never had a murder case before. Anton Chambers had a family. One I had to call this morning upon getting the report. I'm scared of letting them down, but I know we can solve this case. How can you remain so calm? That's too much pressure for me. Because I have you. It's thanks to you and Red that I solved my first case. We're a team in there. Let's have each other's backs. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Okay, I think I'm good. Thanks, Sophie. I really needed that. No problem, partner. Before you two go in, I got something for you. Hi, Sue. I checked the taser number, and it turns out that the taser is unregistered. What do you mean unregistered? Since the taser is unregistered, whoever had it got it illegally. It's been a real pain, too. Stun Inc. has no idea how a taser could end up on the black market. I figured it'd be best to let you all know. Unregistered? Thanks for the last-minute help. I was hoping for more information, but we'll have to do. I was told the autopsy report is almost done. What else could we be missing? Not sure, but I'll let you know when it's ready. Hopefully this goes well, and we won't need it by the time we finish. Now, let's get this show on the road. This is going to be very interesting. Snip, snip. Hello, Ferris. Harris Newbuck, you're here on suspicion of murder. You have an eyewitness stating no one was in the alleyway except Anton and the culprit. How do you plead? Having looked over your evidence, your eyewitness account is lacking in detail. Not to mention he claims that Anton pulled a gun on my client. I'm so able to recognize him by a hat. If you were to hold my client here, then I demand more proof. In that case, Mr. Newbuck, you should walk into the alleyway with Anton Chambers. I keep saying. Mr. Newbuck, not another word unless needed. These two will twist your words against you like a snake on a vine. If you won't let them talk, then explain to us what happened. Certainly, this will be over before you know it. The front door. My client had no reason to leave by the alleyway when the front door was an option. He would have walked out the front door of the store and no one would know. Ash Smith would already have left, leaving Anton and Luna in the back of the store. Now, Anton Chambers ended up in the alleyway afterwards is beyond, but it didn't involve my client. Looks like she's not messing around, even trying her best to keep her client silent. If our witness is to be trusted, then That Mrs. Eubank's logic must have a flaw somewhere. Should try and recall what was in the front of the store. If my dad was still there. Do something else we could use. Oops, wait. Hold it. The side door was closer to the exit. Maybe he thought it was faster, but he entered by the front door, so he would likely leave by the same door. Maybe he wanted fresh air. He was inside the building the whole time. But the alleyway is filled with trash, and there's better air in the front of the store or at the park. But he's just going in circles. Better drop this and move on. Hold it. And why would no one notice? Simple. Your dad left first, and no one was at the front of the store. Luna was in the break room cleaning up, but Anton isn't around anymore to tell us where he was. That leaves you without any options. That does cover everyone. How else can I prove that he went out the side door? Hold it. Why couldn't Harris just leave by the front of the store and then enter by the alleyway? Your witness said that both people entered the alleyway from the side door. If you're taking everything your witness said, then why didn't he mention someone coming in from the streets? That's true. You can't just cherry-pick whatever you want from Fry's statement. Hold it. There's a possibility they talked and Harris asked Anton to go into the alleyway. So you're saying my client set this up to murder him? Well, maybe. Maybe won't cut it. If you want to hold my client here, you'll need something stronger than maybe. She's right. I'll stick with the facts before I start accusing Harris of anything. Objection? Slap. Front door wouldn't be an option if he was trying to avoid the detectors. And why would he be trying to avoid those? Unless you think he had a weapon on him. Harris had a weapon on him, then it would trigger. I don't have any proof he was carrying one. Or think something else. Objection. Slap. Mrs. Eubank, you say that no one would have noticed, but you don't need a person. The cameras at the front of the store would have recorded him. Meaning we can prove if Harris left by the front door. I expected nothing less from you two, but there is one flaw from what you said. Camera footage was deleted after the pot broke, so anyone leaving by the front door afterwards wouldn't be recorded. And Harris claims he left as soon as the deal was done. I'm aware, but I believe what happened is simple. My client left by the alleyway, but Anton left by the front entrance. Looking over the witness statement, the only recognizable feature was Harris's hat. I conclude that Harris was there, that the unknown person could have been anyone. I have an extra bit of proof Anton left by the front door. Quite the twist, do tell. Do you remember the metal detector? The alarm went off twice from sensing a weapon. Okay, that's actually a smart deduction. We know it went off once when Anton entered the store. Ash confirms this. However, he never heard the second alarm. We know that Ash left before even Harris left. The answer is simple. The second one happened as Anton left the store when Luna was the only person there. She didn't hear it because she is deaf. Then who did Harris meet in the alleyway? Questions that don't involve holding my client here. Never mind, you don't have proof he was even there. Just a claim that someone with a hat, like my client's, was there. Maybe if you hadn't rushed to bring my client in so quickly, you would have noticed this sooner. She's right. We need a better reason to hold him here. I may have been in a bit of a rush, but there are too many loose threads there. Detective, what can we do? Mrs. Eubank's theory requires that both Harris and Anton weren't in the same room together. Let's start there. Mr. Newbuck, can you tell us what happened after the deal was settled? Yes, ma'am. Together with Anton. As y'all know, Anton and I never met till last night. As far as I knew, we was just some fancy-pants business, but nothing more. I've never been one for small talk, so I left after the meeting. My client had already won the bid. He had no motive to stay and talk with Anton. If Anton wanted to protest the bid, he would have gone straight to Luna. How are we supposed to disprove what Harris said? We need to think back from the start. Anything for us to latch on to. Once we figure that out, we can get to the meat of this case. Something small. Might know what could work. Hold it. So you never met him before, in person or online? No, ma'am. I wasn't ever in spitting range of him before last night. That's quite a colorful way of putting it. We couldn't find any connection between Anton and Harris. Truth be told, we had trouble finding much info on Harris beyond the last few years. I think it's safe to say they only met last night. Mr. Newback, please continue. As far as I knew, he was just some... Hold it. Are you that escaped criminal? Didn't Luna tell you about a second buyer before last night? Wouldn't you want to know more about him before meeting him? No, ma'am. Didn't think it was needed. I have more charm than a rabbit on a moonlit night. That's all I needed. A smile like yours, I'm sure you can swoon all the lassies. Is this really what it takes to win a girl's heart? I don't see the appeal. Justina aggressively taking notes. And where did you go after the meeting? Went home for a well-earned victory. I finally had a place of my dreams. Had a small celebration for a job well done. Friends and family were there. If you need to verify what he said, I'm sure you can contact anyone at his party. It makes sense for him to leave the store immediately. And what if Anton wanted to speak with him? He did lose the bid after all. Maybe convince Harris to drop his offer so he could get the store. Mr. Newback, would anything Mr. Chambers say convince you to give up the bid? No, ma'am. Not even a blizzard colder than a politician's shoulder after election season could stop me. Oof. There you have it. Mr. Harris had no reason to speak to him, and if Anton wanted to change the results of the bid. Hold it. And why would he try and convince Luna only after the bidding ended? Luna didn't officially have the store until her birthday. There was still time to change her mind. If she was able to change her mind, Harris couldn't stop her. It would make sense, but we know he didn't, so why? Objection. Slap. That's not completely true. There was one thing that happened before you left. Luna said that she saw you and Anton talking around the computer. Quite the detail to leave out. I did see that Luna claimed to have seen them. With all due respect, she didn't hear anything they said. And she didn't see them walk outside together. What they said isn't what I'm interested in. Mr. Newbuck, why were you talking to Anton near the computer? We had a gentleman's talk, nothing more. Don't come defensive. Looks like we made progress. You won't tell us anything. We will answer it ourselves. Now you're full of hogwash. How can you prove such a thing? Well, get on with it then. Then I will. Here's why you were talking to Anton by the computer. Hen. Wait. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, god damn it. Let's just click. The code name Big Hen is for someone Anton plans to strong arm. Ben Ivan Goal, Big. Harris Eden Newbeck, Hen. Oh, god damn it. By the computer? I genuinely don't know. That's not it. I know I have the evidence on me. Computer's the key. It would have to be something that requires them to use the computer. Flash drive? No. Okay, stop. A flash drive. Anton would need a computer to show Harris. Something on it that he wanted you to see. Something he wanted to hide. Huh? Mr. Newbuck, is there something you would like to tell us? Slap. My client has no need to answer that question. Slap. But if Luna saw him with Anton, Harris was the last person to see Anton alive. She's right. If he truly is innocent, then his account of seeing Anton is important to solving the case. Need Harris's statement. Fine, but I'll make it quick. Around a computer. Anton called me over to congratulate me on winning the bid. He was moved by my speech on being able to become a small business owner. He said Eubank Investments was going to withdraw from buying the store. The computer just happened to be there. Ain't got nothing to do with this. Getting angry at the thought of us knowing about the computer. He must be close. I doubt Anton was the kind of person who would congratulate him for taking his bid. I just have to prove why. Hold it. Was there anything suspicious about him? Nothing suspicious. Gave me a gentleman's handshake and everything. What's a gentleman's handshake? A handshake used by men to seal the contract, agreement, or deal. I take it to mean to say he accepted your win. Yes, ma'am. And you want to know why? Hold it. What did you say that moved him? It was simple, really. Went something like this. Ever since I was a lad, my mom and pa worked tirelessly for our family. Worked with the crack of dawn just to make enough. I think I get the picture. Let's move on. Hold it. And he was being honest about withdrawing. It was as true as the morning sun. Guess there isn't much else to say. Hold it. Was that computer used at all that night? Anton had some fancy data to show us. It all kind of flew over my head. Of course, none of which could win him the bidding. That was the only time we used the computer that night. Can't exactly disprove that. I gotta find another flaw in his story. Slap. That isn't true at all. I got the proof right here. That evidence is as worthless as gum on a boot heel. I see. Getting it wrong is bad enough. When he says it like that, it stings. I'll try again. This is going to come in here, isn't it? Slap. There it is. Slap. Your portrayal of Anton Chamber doesn't line up with the facts. Detective Hunt has been looking into Anton and found out that he's been strong-arming business owners into selling to him. One of the stores he was targeting was nickel and diamond antiques. And if he lost the bid, he fully intended to get the store. Eubank Investments has a long history of being an upfront and just company. Accusing the former president of such actions is slander. Red is willing to stake his career on this. If he says it's true, I'll stake this case on it. It's the one with the code name of Big Hen he was aiming to strong-arm. Anton would have used any means necessary to get the store. And tell me who? Who is this big hen? And what evidence to back it up? There's no backing up now. If you want to back up our theory, you have to figure out what the code name means. Who does it stand for? Harris Newbuck? Harris was his only competition for the store. It's possible he wanted to remove him. He's big hen, present evidence. Hen. Slap. Mr. Newbuck, can you please tell us your full name? Harris Eden Newbuck. Eden is my pal's first name. Thank you, Mr. Newbuck. Or should I say, hen? Slam. What? Are you saying that Anton? Yes! Anton didn't talk to Harris to congratulate him. He was going to muscle him out of the deal. Hush your mouth! Your story got a hole bigger than a dog's eyes during a buffet. His code was big hen, and all you did was explain the ending part. He's right. What does the big mean? That's half the code name. This might be a shot in the dark, but I have to pick something. I'll explain it. Here's what big stands for. Ben Ivan Gold. Slap. Mr. Newbuck, can you please tell us your full name? I already told you. It's Harris Eden Newbuck. Are you sure that's your name? Does Ben Ivan Gold ring a bell to you? Whoa. Where'd you... According to the news, Ben Ivan Gold escaped from prison almost 5 years ago. That explains why I can't find anything about Harris Eden Newbuck. But more than a few years ago. Soon he will be declared dead. If someone tipped off the authorities about where to find him, that could be very bad. Are you claiming that Harris has been faking his identity for the past 5 years? All we need to do is test his fingerprints to match what the police have on record for Ben Ivan Gold. Now, Mr. Newbuck, will you comply with our investigation? If he was smart, he would have tried to actively modify his fingerprints. So they'd just be not on any record whatsoever, instead of matching to a dead body here. Matching to a dead man here. God, is this going to be it? Is that our murder case right here? You're going to find out anyway. My name is Ben Ivan Gold. I did escape from Azure City Penitentiary. I was born and raised in the Sunrise District. Everything from my past to my accent, it was all lies. I was placed in jail 14 years ago when I was caught holding the goods from a robbery gone wrong. My co-robber shot and nearly killed a police officer. As they only caught me, they charged me for the shooting. My sentence was 30 years to life, and during that time I became a prison barber. It was like I truly found my calling in life. At the time I'd be free, if I'd been lucky. Most of my life would have gone by. Some connections and some luck, I managed to escape. I had to change my life and start from scratch, but it was worth it. I had some small job haircuts here and there, then finally made a name for myself. That's how I met Saul. When he passed away, I tried to get the store he talked so highly about. To my shock, I won the bid. Just as I was about to leave. Mr. Newbuck, before you leave, may I have a moment? I reckon I got a moment to spare. A moment is all I need, Mr. Newbuck. Or should I call you Mr. Gold? You just say. I'm not one to waste time, so please take a look at this computer. You wouldn't want this information to get in the hands of the police now, would you? What do you want, partner? Oh, nothing much. Just for you to drop your bid and let me buy the store. How about we talk outside, get some fresh air? Fine by me. That's how we ended up outside. No way to ask, but what happened in the alleyway? I begged him, anything but that. I needed the store. But he refused. I kept trying and trying. That's when he pulled his gun. Why did he pull his gun? Did you provoke him? He was trying to intimidate me. He wanted to show me that he had my life in his hands. And he aimed his gun upwards and fired. Claimed it was a warning shot. After he fired, Anton looked toward the alleyway entrance. I think he saw something. And there's a loud sound, and I ran off while he was distracted. A loud sound? What was it? Well, this isn't over yet. I don't know. I was too busy trying to escape. He was going to fire one shot. He might have fired more. I swear I didn't kill him. I don't know how he died. Slap. Harris, you were the last person to see him alive. Do you expect us to believe that? My client only wanted to hide his past. He had no motive to kill Anton Chambers. Slap. Anton knowing his secret is exactly the motive we needed. Kill Anton and his secret doesn't get out. And how to do it? Why did I used to shoot him? We still don't know anything about the murder weapon, aside from it likely being a gun. Likely? Let me explain why it couldn't be me. Yeah, this is the, okay. This is the part. This is the part where we get our. Yeah, this. It felt like this was going very